Welcome back, everyone, to the Daily Picks Report. Today is Saturday, March 4th, 2017. I am the big man on campus here, back with you live. Coming to you on a Saturday here, one of the last of the season as far as these big cards. We are delving into March here and headed towards the tournament. Nice day yesterday. 2-0. Campbell Moneyline gets it done easily. Harvard, wall-to-wall, mostly get the cover, almost get the outright win. We'll take it 2-0. Continues a very nice week here, 8-2 with my premium plays, and just keep grinding forward, guys. Started out February, went 7-11, and we now sit here on March 4th, 30-21 with those. So we've lost 10 times since February 1st. Or February 12th, I'm sorry. February 12th was the first day where we started this nice run. So since February 12th, we've lost 10 times. Not bad. We've won 23 times. So 23-10 since that start of the nice run here. So let's keep it up. 30-21 since February 1st. 59%. Nothing to not want. That's what if I could get that every month of the year, I'd be very happy. So let's jump into tonight. Doesn't mean we can just throw units away. Obviously, we want to keep continuing to maintain this nice record and continue to delve through March. I had a great November, had a great December, had a very even, lost a couple units in January. February actually turned out pretty nice as well with a profit. Overall, all in all, this has been a good year for me. Again, it always is. It always sucks for certain people because some people come on at poor times. Some people jump off. Some people come on in the middle of runs. But overall, I've had a very good year. So, for me, I'll take it. We'll just continue to try to grind away here and come out on the end of positive. So let's jump into today's action. Going to have 4 plays today. What's great? We could go 0-4 and still be up 1.4 units or almost 2 units. So let's not think bad, but again, let's have a nice day here again. 4 plays today, and I feel really good about all of them. So let's jump into them here. Most of them are actually all 4 are tournament games in some aspects. So let's jump into it here. First game going to be I'm going to lay the 24 with Gonzaga today. Look, this is an auto play for me. I thought this line would be 27.5 or higher. Getting 24, I'll gladly take it here. Gonzaga, obviously off their first loss of the season, had some time to stew about it, and now they come into this one fresh, ready to go. Conference tournament, game 1. They're getting a Pacific team who played last night. They put all they could into that one, won by 5 against Pepperdine. Problem was they gave up 88 points in that game to a poor Pepperdine team. Now you got to go off short rest. And you look at off short rest this year, this Pacific team has been pathetic. On 1 or less days of rest, 3-10 against the spread in the next game. This is a horrible spot for Pacific. Again, Pacific, a team not very good offensively as it is. Defensively, they've had major issues. Now they got to face arguably the best overall team in the country, a team in Gonzaga who we all know. We don't have to go through the stats. Very good ATS as well, 20-6 overall this year. They've covered 13 of 17 overall, and they've just really rolled. I mean, we all know that. And they've covered big numbers all year. This Gonzaga team shooting 53% on the road. Defensively, they've been absolutely fantastic. They shoot the 3 ball at a high level. They defend the 3. They make free throws. They're just a fantastic team. They beat Pacific handedly in the first game this year, won by 21. Again, we have to remember that was in the point of time with Gonzaga where they were just rolling teams. This spread doesn't concern me whatsoever. I think Gonzaga really comes in here and just lashes Pacific here. This game means something. This game is off of a loss. Look for Gonzaga to have a really concerted effort tonight and handle a poor Pacific team. Lay the 24 with Gonzaga as your first play of the day. Next one, I'm going to go with South Dakota minus 9.5 in the first round of the Summit League tournament. They're laying a 9.5 point number here that I got to tell you, I thought this line would be north of 10. I thought it would be 11.5. 9.5, I'll gladly take this and lay it with the the Coyotes here. This South Dakota team, this is basically a home game. They're in Vermilion. This is in Sioux Falls, which it's about an hour trip, you give or take. So it's basically a home game. It's in their home state. You got to imagine there's going to be plenty of South Dakota people here in this arena, and they're going to have the home field advantage in this one. You look at South Dakota, very good ATS team, 20-7 this year overall. They've covered 12 of 16 in conference, and they are 9-1 ATS on Saturday this year. So they're coming into this game playing really good basketball. They're really good offensively. I mean, you look at the last 5 games, 91 points a game, 51% shooting. They are the best offense in this conference. They do a really good job of putting the ball in the hoop. They had the decisive edge here on the rebounding point of view. This Western Illinois team, happy to be here, not going to make any waves in this tournament. Arguably the worst team in this conference other than Oral Roberts. They had to battle it out to see who would get into this tournament. Only 8 teams make it out of 9, so Oral Roberts was just the odd man looking in. But Western Illinois arguably could be that team as well. They're not very good. They have trouble scoring on the road, and they just don't cover games. So for me, I'm going to grab the home team here in the first matchup. I think they come out with a concerted effort here. I got to tell you, I think they're the team that will win this conference at the end of the day. I think Matt Mooney is a fantastic player. Guys like Flack and Hagedorn, great players here for South Dakota. Really good team to look out for in this Summit League. So I'm going to lay the points here with South Dakota, -9.5. Should get it done by double digits. The third game, I'm going to go with Towson State on the money line. Towson playing here in the second round of the CAA tournament. I got to be honest, because I flirted with making this a big play today. Again, I wanted to kind of stick to the bankroll management here, but this Towson team, a lot of things I like about them today. I'm going to play them on the money line at -115. First of all, they're the better team, bar none. They're the better team here. This Towson team is really had a nice year. I mean, for the most part, they've really kind of battled through some turmoil with the program, and they're scoring 74 points a game. Not great, but good enough. They're playing a team in Northeastern that's had major issues lately getting stops. They're the better defensive team. Towson State is a normally a very good rebounding team that continues this year. 40 rebounds a game. They have the decisive edge on the rebounds in this game. And another point, they lost to Northeastern in the regular season on January 28th. Why that means something, revenging a home loss this year, revenging a road loss against an opponent this year, the Towson Tigers are 5-1 against the spread. The next one, look for them to want to get a little revenge here. Also, this is a point I really want to make. For anyone that doesn't know, Towson's best player, John Davis, he was shot in the leg a couple weeks ago after a game against Drexel. He went home. He's from South Philadelphia. He went home, was having some fun with his family, and he was outside his home. He was shot randomly. Shot in the leg, hasn't been playing. Look for Towson to really feed off that today. I don't know if he'll be there. I think it'll be an added bonus if he is there. I think it's a really cool story as far as them kind of rallying around John Davis. He's really one of their linchpins. Played pretty well without him as well. Look for them to play for John Davis today. I think they're the better team here. I think they should be, maybe a little bit higher favorite than this. But we'll take the value here in the first round for Towson here in their conference tournament. Look for them to be a possible sleeper team in this one. Again, obviously Charleston and UNC Wilmington very good, but I think Towson's pretty damn good as well. They're well coached. They have they have something really good to play for here in this one, and I like this. I'm going to go with Towson State on the money line as your third play. Fourth and final play, I'm going to go back to the well with the total here. I'm going to go with over 157.5, Rider Iona. This is the second round of the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference up in Siena, up in Albany. Total's at 157, opened 159, get immediately bet up to 160. Now it's back down to 157. Question is where the money coming in is. Not really sure what it is. This could be public money. Who knows? But for me, I'm going to go with kind of what got me here with overs and just kind of going with overs that can make sense. You start kind of with both these teams on the offensive end. Both have Both have been very good, particularly lately. I mean, you look at Iona lately, last 5 games, 88 points a game, 53% shooting. They've really come into this one hot. They were hot the other night. They're going to be hot tonight. And we all know Iona all year has been very good offensively. 80 points a game they average in conference and up to 83. You look at the defensive numbers here as well. Ryder, 75 points a game. Over the last 5, they're giving up 80. So what that's telling me, over the last 5 games, tempo has really been risen from this Ryder team. Iona, we all know, their tempo very high as well. They're giving up 77 points a game. You look at over the last 5, up to 82. So right now, the overs have been cashing. And you look at in conference, I mean, for Iona this year, 14-6 to the over against MAC opponents. We also look at the free throw percentages. Iona going to get to the line in this one. They're hitting their free throws 76%. Obviously, Ryder could do a little work at the foul line. They're at 68%. But you want to peel back the onion just a little bit. When you're looking at certain teams with kind of on that cusp of 70%, what do their guards shoot? What are their guards late in crunch time shooting? And you look at Ryder. Jimmy Taylor, their best player, 76%. You got Xavier Lundy, 81%. You have to imagine he's going to be in the game late. So they have guys, Kalen Washington Ives, he shoots it at 78%. So they have opportunities to put in guys that can make free throws. I'm going to guess and venture it's not going to hurt us too much here, just with the pace of the game. You look at the pace here for these teams as far as possessions per game. That's clearly what you want to look at when you're betting overs. You look at these teams, both extremely high in tempo. Ryder at 27th with almost 76 possessions a game. You look at this Iona team, they're also very high, sitting at 52nd with 74.8 possessions. So expect a high-scoring affair here. Expect both teams to really be running up and down. We should see a lot of buckets in this one, a lot of shot attempts, and a lot of free throws, personally, actually. You look at it in the first game, pretty astounding here. These teams really fired. I mean, particularly Ryder. Ryder put up 103 points in the first game. They won 103-85, shot 60% from the field, and missed 11 free throws and still won by 18 points, which is just goes to show you how good they shot. You also look at the other game this year, 95-76. Iona shot 56% and hit 13 threes. So there you go. Just goes to show you both these teams really can get hot. I expect both of them to get hot tonight and get us into the 160s. Everyone have a great night. Those are going to be your 4 plays for today. Very high on all 4 of them. I think they're the best plays on the board. I look for all 4 to really kind of set the tempo, set the tone, at least with 3 of them. Set it early in the tournaments and really kind of show the kind of the thing today. What we're doing is for at least 2 of our plays, we're going with the best teams. We're going with the teams that really need to set a precedence, and 2 teams that have been great against the spread. That's the big one with Gonzaga and South Dakota, both very good against the spread. With Towson State, that's really an emotional edge and just a better team. And the last one just kind of makes sense. So everyone have a great night. Let's go 4-0. How would that be? That would be real nice. Nice 10-unit week. I'd like that. Heading into my favorite week of the year coming up. So, got a lot to do here, guys. Stay tuned. It's going to be a nice ride. Let's have a great day, and we're going to be back Sunday where we will have a player or two, and we do this one more time. Everyone have a great night. See you later. Bye-bye.